everyone. Sorry I'm a little on the late side. You can blame the baby. Yeah, that's all I'll say about that. Silly Hazel. Okay, anyways, I'm gonna get started to keep it short and brief. If you jump on here and you can't hear me, give me a thumbs down and I will stop talking and re-record. Okay, I am Tara Hamilton. I live in Austin, Texas with my husband Mike, and let me see if I can get this right. My 4 kids. Olivia 7, Hudson 4, Bennett 3, Hazel 4 months. Bam, I got it. That's awesome. So I'm a part-time nurse practitioner, and I'm also a full-time tamer of wild children who use these bottles of greatness on my kids. And most of you know, I have been immersed in Western medicine my whole life, mindset and lifestyle. That's all I ever knew, and I literally knew nothing about this crazy holistic natural world. That is until I had a need for this world. I was desperate for a non-medicinal alternative when my son Hudson developed this horrible skin condition when he was 9 months old after we started to introduce solid foods. Long story short, we were on some crazy strong prescriptions and still not seeing much relief. And that's when I came across Young Living, and I did a ton of my own research and decided that this snake oil magic may indeed work. 3 weeks after using these precious bottles of gold, his skin cleared up. And after looking into the science behind oils, because I'm a prove it kind of person, and I'm also a research nerd, and then also witnessing the ways they work tangibly in our family, I could no longer ignore the benefits that essential oils provide. So we grew from using our essential oils for one cause to using them for all of our causes over the past 3 years. And they have radically changed our family in many ways, most of which I can't share on here with you, but we're going to get after it. They are a vital part of our wellness toolkit, I will say that. So what are essential oils? They're plants in a bottle. They're plant therapy. Simple as that. The active part of the plant is harvested and then distilled, and what you get out of that is something called a chemical constituent. And that's only relevant to know that chemical constituents dictate how an oil works in the body. But we're going to let the experts take care of figuring all that out. We're just going to let them tell us what to use them for. Don't worry about it. So we'll cover a multitude of things, and simply put, essential oils keep you above the wellness line by balancing and restoring body systems. So why Young Living? 3 words. Seed to seal, if I can speak. This ensures that all of their essential oils and products are quality, they are pure, and they are potent. That's what that means. Young Living's been around for 25 years. These essential oils can be used medicinally because they are so potent. They are not perfume grade oils. And that is the meat and potatoes of Young Living, is seed to seal. So go look it up. It's pretty fascinating. They do a much better job explaining it than I do. Methods of application. We're going to cover this in a hot minute, so I'm just going to tell you there's 3 ways to get oils in your body. You can smell them, you can put them on your skin, and you can put them in your mouth. Those are the 3 ways. Super easy. Trisha, you just tried vetiver. Oh my gosh. Vetiver is one of my favorite oils. You totally have to try vetiver. Trisha will agree. Okay, so safety. Common sense goes a long way. Essential oils are generally very safe if you respect them. They're potent, so I say start low and go slow. That means start with 1 to 2 drops. See how you do. Give yourself a minute to respond. More like 20 minutes to respond, and then think about reapplying. It takes 20 minutes for oils to reach almost every cell in our body. So give yourself some time. Avoid ears and eyes. Just do it. Thank me later. Don't put them in your ears or your eyes. Dilute with kiddos and others with sensitive skin. Those are the main things. It's super easy. So we're going to just highlight the basics briefly. We offer a ton of targeted education. We do babies, kids, emotions, pregnancy, all the things. We cover more targeted areas. This is just a very basic class. So when you get your kit and you get started, we'll go over your specific needs and your specific target areas. So simple as that. So we're going to run this down by methods of application. So first, you can smell oils. The fancy name for that is aromatherapy. They like to, you know how medicinal people are. They like to make fancy words for things. This is just your smelling oils. And I'm going to use Valor for my demonstration because Valor is the bomb. Like, and it gets me through live videos because I'm an introvert who wants to go hide. So you can hold the bottle under your nose, take a couple deep breaths, let it sink in. It's awesome. And then another way, you can put 6 to 8 drops of this bad boy in your diffuser and let it run. You can also place a drop of oil in your palm. Valor takes forever to come out, so I kind of bang it like that sometimes. And you rub your palms together and you cup them over your mouth and your nose, and you just take a couple deep breaths. Yeah, it's easy. And then, or you can also do the same thing on your wrist. Hold your wrist up to your nose. Also, you can put essential oils in a spray bottle and spray them on your linens, spray them on your children, spray them on yourself, wherever. Simple, water and essential oils in a spray bottle. And then you can smell that. So, that was my lavender linen spray because I like to put my kids in bed and keep them there. And that really helps with that. So, research the power of aromatherapy. It's been around it's been highly studied since the 70s. There's a lot of research out there about it. Your mind will be blown if you go read about it. So, my favorite things to diffuse are thieves and orange because immune system. And I have kids who put their hands and mouths and other body parts on everything, and then, you know. So, immune support with thieves and orange. I pre-mix my blends because I need to get them quickly and I need them to be convenient. So I just mix equal parts of thieves and orange in this small little dropper bottle. That way all I have to do is pull this out and put 6 to 8 drops in a diffuser and be done with it. So this would be the equivalent of 4 drops of thieves, 4 drops of orange if I'm using 8 drops total of this mixture. So super easy to do. I premix almost all the blends because I need quick and easy. Okay, frankincense and lemon, another premixed one, franken lemon. And I love franken lemon because it will calm your mind, which I definitely need some of that. It is uplifting, great for respiratory support. So during the winter, I will diffuse this at least once a day in my kids' rooms because we just talked about how yucky kids are. Peppermint for everything. Peppermint is like for everything. It will give you energy. It helps kind of waken you up, and it pairs well with a ton of different oils. So always pair stuff with peppermint. It's delicious. Purification works really well with other citrus oils because purification just kind of eliminates odors. Really does eliminate them. So if you want something to smell, you need to add an oil with purification, which is why I choose citrus oils. Because you need purification because kids and men and bacon, they all smell sometimes and you just need some help. Lavender, the peace. Lavender is a peacemaker. It really works for almost everything. It's a gem to diffuse. Peace and calming because peace and calming. Anthropology blend because candles, I love the ambiance, but I'm not all about the soot in my lungs. And you don't really need to research to know that you don't need soot in your lungs. So one of my favorite oils to diffuse for smell is a blend called Anthropology blend because I'm obsessed with Anthropology candles. 3 drops of Northern Lights Black Spruce, 2 drops of grapefruit, 2 drops of citrus fresh in your diffuser, and it's awesome. RC, I put a drop in the corner of my shower because it smells like eucalyptus and that makes me happy and it wakes me up. And it helps my respiratory system. So drop of RC in the corner of my shower. So these are all ways you can smell oils. Super simple. Next, topical application. That just is a fancy thing for saying put them on your skin. Can't get more simple than that. Rubbing oils on your skin. Common places are feet, spine, back of neck, area of thin skin, so like behind ears is thin, your forearms has some thin skin, so just get it on your body essentially. You can also rub it on an area of concern. So my muscle rub, I love to rub it on my shoulders because that's where I carry a lot of my day burdens. So in the evening I'll do my muscle rub blend on my neck and it is amazing. So that is to target areas specifically, but the main point, just get them on your body. You can do this with a carrier oil, so like a pure vegetable oil, coconut is a popular one, or without a carrier oil. It's completely up to you. The only time I really say a carrier oil is necessary is if you're applying it on a kiddo, so a young kid 2 or under, or you're sensitive to oils yourself, or you want to cover a large area. Those are the 3 reasons I use a carrier oil. Otherwise, I just put them straight on my skin. So dilution, we'll just cover it super quick. To truly dilute an oil, you put a drop of oil in a container, put some carrier oil on top, a tablespoon or so, mix it together, pull out of that solution. That is a true dilution because you're not getting a full drop of oil. Easy. So to do a pre-made dilution, you can put it in a little roller bottle that I have here. Make oil super convenient to use. This is my wellness blend, and when I want to get my wellness on, it's super fast because I can just roll it up my spine, roll it up my kid's spine 1 time a day, and it's worth it. So this is a dilution because it has coconut oil in it, along with several other different oils. So when I rub it on, I'm not getting a full boatload of essential oil. I get some coconut oil in there. Or if you want a boatload of an oil and you don't want any dilution, you can get one of these fancy little roller filaments that Young Living sells, pop it on your oil, and then just roll it out, not diluted. And you don't have to do the droppy mess thing. Yeah. So straight up and dirty oil right here. No dilution. Okay, moving on. Spicy oils is the only other thing I want to say about topical application. If your skin says, stop, I'm tingling, then stop. It's tingling. And you just need to put a little bit of vegetable carrier on there and it will help that tingle go away. It's all a personal preference. I don't get tingly with oils. And when I do, I like the tingle factor. We'll stop there. And then, but with kids, you do need to be respectful of their tingle factor. So just start low and go slow. Favorites to put on topically. Thieves, lemon, and frankincense. That was that wellness blend I just showed you. Put it on your spine and on your kids' feet, and yes, it will work wonders. You need it. My muscle rub. I just put Panway, peppermint, copaiba, mix it with some coconut oil, and that way it's ready to go at the end of my long day. I can just rub it on my neck. It is magic in a jar. I need it almost every day because I carry my stuff on my shoulders, like I said. Digize. It's just a oil blend that Young Living makes. Just rub that right on your belly, a drop or 2 in a clockwise motion. And I've been rubbing it on our bellies lately because we've been eating out a lot because Mike and I are in a busy season of life. And so Digize has been a lifesaver. It's a digestive blend. Vapor rub. Lemon, RC, frankincense, and peppermint, and Nevada coconut oil. See? And it's because, why do kids always have runny noses? Why? They're like faucets, and this really helps with that. So get yourself some if you have kids, especially. Lavender lotions. We make lavender lotions with coconut oil and lavender and rub it on our body because it makes our skin feel great and look radiant. Lemon and frank. Speaking of radiance, I put lemon and frankincense oil in my eye cream because it constantly looks like I pulled an all-nighter even when I go to bed at 8 p.m. because I have kids, and so that is for the win. Stress away. I bathe in stress away. I drink stress away. We'll talk about that in a second. Because babies and kids that never stop talking, and I'm an introvert and I need peace, and stress away gives me peace sometimes. Okay, moving on to our third route of application is ingestion. This is a little sensitive topic for a lot of people, but I will say I'm a rebel. Well, I'm not really a rebel. I've just done my research, and you should too. And I've chosen to ingest essential oils. But there's 2 schools of thought out there: British school of thought, French school of thought. So when you're researching ingestion, those are the type of things you will come across. And Young Living bases their methods of application recommendations on the French school of thought. French are researched and invested in topical application and ingestion. The British school of thought says, no way, we're just doing aromatherapy and smelling. But I will say, bear this in mind, the British school of thought is done on, research is done on perfume grade oils. No, none of that here. So, ingestion. The way I ingest oils, because they're strong and they taste strong. I get my little veggie capsule out of my thing, And I just put, open it up. I don't throw it on the floor first, but I open it up and then put my little mixture, my pre-made mixture in my veggie capsule, put the top back on, and then pop it in my mouth. It is so easy. So what is in my little veggie mixture here? Endoflex, because just a drop a day for gland support. Everyone needs gland support. I put 2 drops each of lemon, lavender, and peppermint because seasonal support. I desperately need seasonal support. And lemon is just great for your body. Helps you get rid of all the junk. Digest is in here, 1 drop, because digestion. I need digestive support, and so do you. Frankincense, 1 drop, because it's amazing. Look it up in Google Scholar, it will blow your mind. Thieves, 1 drop for immune support. Thank me later when you add it, because it keeps you above the wellness line. Okay, copaiba is in here too. Research, copaiba is 55% beta-carotene. Research that, and then you will get yourself some copaiba immediately, almost guaranteed. So there's a drop of copaiba in here. Mix it all up, put it in my veggie capsule, and I do it daily for daily wellness. Stress away, under my tongue, because like we said, I bathe in stress away. Peppermint and lemon and other citrus oils, I put it in my water to help me drink water, because I am not a great water drinker. I just am not. And I'm also an emotional eater, so that really helps with that aspect. To calm down what I put in my mouth. I put oils in my mouth instead of food. I do still put food in my mouth, obviously. Ningxia Red, an antioxidant drink that Young Living sells. 1 ounce a day keeps the doctor away. Simple as that. So some people come up to me and say, hey Tara, oils don't work. They don't. I've tried it and they don't work. So when people tell me that, I ask them 3 questions. I say, how have you been using that essential oil? And most of the time, they're using it incorrectly. And that's why you need to educate yourself. And that's why we're here, to educate you how to use oils. The next question I ask them is, say, are you using them consistently? Most people will say no. Oils are not stored in our bodies. And so our body says, yep, hey, I see you, I will use you, and then I'm going to get you out of here. There's no toxic buildup happening. So you need to use them consistently to see a systematic body change. If you want to balance your body, consistency is key. And the next thing I ask them, what kind of oils are you using? And anything besides Young Living is a no-no answer to me. But most of the time, they're not using the most potent and powerful essential oils on the market. There's that. So those are the 3 main questions. Usually there's a hang up somewhere in there. So if you're hung up, let me know and I can help you work through it. Is your head spinning? Maybe. Mine was too in the beginning, and I didn't have anyone to hold my hand. And I figured this thing out through research and experimentation. But now we have a ton of really great team resources that can help guide you. And there's more education than you can shake a stick at. So we do targeted classes each month, and we're about to do them each week, online and in person. We have an enormous recipe database with tried and true oil recipes. And we will come alongside you, because your health is an investment and you are worth it. So there's that. So if you're saying yes to all the things here, I will put a sign up link below. And if you were referred by somebody, I will still make sure you get on the correct team. Just for time's sake, I'm putting my link out there. So hope that made oils a little more simple for you. And if it's not simple, then we'll work through it. Okay? Hope y'all are all having a good day. Thanks for bearing with me for being late. I appreciate y'all.